What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Road to the Millionaire Retirement. My name is Andrew, and thanks again for checking out this channel and this video. So in this video, I want to show you guys how much of my $100,000 is the actual investment that I put in, and how much of that is the actual interest that I have earned from the money that I put in. So in order to show you guys all the numbers, I'm gonna go to performance. Okay, so from the performance tab, what we're gonna do is we're gonna change that to 10 year, and we'll stay with monthly, and we'll click show details, and you will see here all the amounts that I have practically. So this is basically my history of my portfolio. All right, so starting from the top. The beginning balance of January 2016 is $0, but I did deposit 1,000. This 1,000 was actually from 2015 December 31st going into New Year's. Technically, I deposited this after New Year's, like after midnight, but like after like 8 hours after I woke up from the sleep, this went to discounted toward the December. So if you see here, you have $1,000 here, $3,000, $1,000, and 1,500. So if you combine these up, it comes out to be 6,500. Back in 2016, the maximum was 5,500. So this $1,000 is actually from 2015. Anyway, so by beginning of January 2016, we started with $1,000 deposit from 2015, and by end of July 2016, we have 10,135. So from this 10,135, 6,500 is from my initial investment. So we'll do 10,135 divided by, subtract 6,500, and the interest that I earned from my first year to 2016 is 3,635, give or take dollar here or there. And that is actually, let's see, divided that by 6,500, and my interest or my profit is 56%. So if my math is correct, that's 56% on my first year interest return, which is extremely high, because I think from what I remember, this year, the 2016, is the only year, or that is the year that I have earned the highest return. So I'm just gonna keep a record here. 2016, what is it? 2016, 59%. Okay. All right, and so beginning of 2017, I have 10,135, but I deposit 5,500. So 10,000. Oops. All right. 10,135 plus 5,500. So I start with 15,635 in the beginning of 2017, and 2017 I ended with 18,357. Alright, so subtract that by 1,500, and I got 2,722. Divided that by 15635, which is the beginning amount of the 2017. Then my return is 18%. Alright, so right here we'll do 2017, 17%. Yeah, 17%. Okay, that works. Alright, so 2018. So 2018 we have 18,357. So we'll just 18,357 plus 5,500 in the beginning of the January. 5,500. So in 2018 we start with 23,857, 23,857, and by end of December I had 24,010. 24,010. Okay, so $24,010 subtract 23,857, and I made $153 on 2018, and we divided that by 23,857, the beginning amount that I start with, and my return is basically 0%. So 2018, 0%. Okay. The reason why 2018 return was so low was because, here, let me show you guys. Let's see, 2018 December. Okay, so as you see from here, this diagram, during the October and December, the stock market basically dipped pretty hard. I'm not gonna say they crashed because this isn't significant enough to be considered crash, but 2018 winter they just crashed. So as you can see, where are you? Okay, so here. So basically 3,000 loss in October 2018, 2,000 loss in December 2018. So basically all my gain throughout the 2018 was wiped out in the late December and October. And as you can see in February I also lost 2,000 and March 800. So 2018 was pretty rough. I think during this year I was a little concerned about my skill or my knowledge in stock market. Like I didn't know if I was doing something wrong, because as you can see the 2016 was 59%, 2017 was 17%, so it was gradually going down, so I was a little worried. But you know, I stick around, and I decided to see, you know, how this is gonna go on as I move forward. So I didn't panic sell or anything like that. So let's go with 2019. Where are we at? 2019. Alright, so 2019 we had $24,010. 24. Okay, and we had. Alright, so starting 2019, the federal increased the amount of contribution to 6,000. So that's what I did here. So $24,010 plus 6,000. And so 2019 we start with $30,010. Alright, $30,010. And by end of December of 2019 I have 44,327. 44,327. Alright, so we're gonna subtract that by the beginning amount, which was 30,010. Yep, okay. $30,010. 14,317. Alright, so we're gonna subtract, no, not subtract, divide that by the beginning amount, 47% or 48%. Wow. Yeah, okay, so 2019 was really good year apparently. 48% return. Okay, so the famous 2020, the year that just sucked for majority of people all over the world. Alright, so we started with we ended with 44,327, but I added the 6,000, which, let's see, 44,000. Oh, sorry, was it 44,327? And we're gonna add 6,000 to that. Alright, so beginning of 2020, I started with 50,327. Alright, so before I go on, this is when, I mean, as you all know, this is when the pandemic started to take worldwide, and the stock was basically crashing. As you can see, February lost 1,100. I mean, I'm sorry, 1,500. and March going to March 7,600. So beginning of 2020 was when the stock market, I'm gonna say crash, okay, because obviously this only lasted for 2 months before the stock market kicked back up, as you can see all these numbers here. So I'm gonna say this was another a dip, like a huge dip. So 2020 there was a huge dip, and in my head I was thinking, you know what? Since the market is taking a dive, this is probably gonna be a really good chance to invest in some of the stocks. So what I did was I opened up the brokerage account. If you guys remember on the first video, I opened up the brokerage account and I put in $15,000 in that account. And so with that $15,000, I bought all the ETF. So with that $15,000, I bought all the ETF, and so we're gonna add $15,000 to here. So we'll just say that 2020, I started with 65,327. 65,327. And but in the December 2020, I have 87,337. 87,337. Let me just check. Yep, 87,337. All right, so that's the amount that I ended in December 2020, and we're gonna subtract that by the amount that we start with. So 2020, I earned $22,000. And we'll divide that by the amount that we start with, which was 65,327. 65,327. And my return has been, would go at 34%. So 2020, 34%. Alright, so we're gonna add these up and then we'll see what my average was. So, okay, so 59 plus 17 plus 0 plus 48 plus 34 equals 158, and we're gonna divide that by 5. And my average return per year was 31%, 31.6% basically, which is a lot higher than what annual return of S&P 500 is. I believe S&P 500 returns are 7 or 8%. So I have been doing pretty well, but you have to take into consideration that the stock market has been in a really long bull run, starting from, I want to say, 2009, after the financial bubble crash or bubble burst, whatever you want to call it, back in 2008 and 9. And we haven't really had a crash like that since then, other than the 2018 winter dip that I mentioned, and 2020 the COVID virus dip. Other than that, we haven't had like 1 or 2, 3 year long of the market crash. So that's why everyone portfolio should be doing really good, unless they've been doing some really risky stuff, or I don't know, just not really looking, how should I say, not just being very careful with what they're investing, I guess. Alright, so now that you guys know how my portfolio did per year, so how did it do overall? Well, if we scroll down here, where are we at? Alright, if we scroll down here, this is the total investment. Oh wait, before that, the one thing that we need to consider is the January or the 2021 investment, the deposit, I guess. So out of 44,500, we had to add the 6,000 for the Roth IRA, and beginning of this month I also added 5,000 for my brokerage account. So the total of my investment is, well, yeah, 55,500. Alright, 55,500. And right now my summary. And right now my total is 101,352. 101,352. Okay, so we're gonna divide that by, oh no, hold up. So 55500. Alright, so we're gonna do 100. How much is it? 101,353. Subtract that by 55500. Alright, so the total interest is 45,852, and we're gonna divide that by 55500. And that comes out to be 83%. Alright, so overall my portfolio interest gain is 83% in 5-year period. Like I mentioned, we have been in a long bull run, so I'm not sure how other people portfolio interest is, like their overall interest. But for me, 83%, I'm very satisfied with that. Hopefully by end of the year, I break 100%, which means that I basically double what I put in. Yeah, that's gonna be it for the end of the video. If you guys have any question, please comment below. I'll answer them on the next video. Thank you for watching, and hopefully you enjoyed the video.